Okay. Hey, this is Chris with the Urban Artist Market. I'm here with Karen, and we are going to show you how to enter SEO into your store if you are a current gallery owner. Um, this has been a growing process for all of us, and we are realizing how important SEO is to finding products online and people purchasing your work. So this is something you really should incorporate into your store. So there's two different variables with your store on how to set up SEO. So I'm going to share my screen with you and show you how to do this. So here's my account. We log in. And if you ever want to get online and check your store, of course, you go to the upper right corner and you click vendor access. And this is my username and my password. You can say, remember me if you like, and I'm going to log in to my store. Okay, this is the quickest way to get to the product. So overall, there is an SEO function for your store to be found. And then there's the option to do it with each product that you load. So I think I'm correct, Karen. I scroll down here.
Nope, on
Oh,
the top under settings.
oh, see, click on settings in your main store function. And down here is an SEO subcategory. You see that? SEO. And this is how you set up the SEO for your overall store. Okay. So what we're going to focus on in this brief training tutorial is the general setup right here. You should pick an SEO title, and it should be the title of your store page. In this case, I use CJ Miller Art with a tall vertical hash bar, or I don't know what that's called, and my name, Christopher Miller. So if somebody is doing a search on GoDaddy, or I'm sorry, on Google, and they're looking for me and they type in CJ Miller, it's going to pull this page up for them. That's what we want you to do. We are going to do some heavy investing in SEO marketing, but we want you to set your files up so that you get seen. Is there anything I missed about that first part, Karen?
No.
Sounds good?
Mhm.
Okay, so meta description. The meta description, it has to be less than 156 characters. That's not a lot of words. Karen and I recommend that you can type a sentence in Microsoft Word and you can do a word count. I'll show you that a little bit later how that works. But what you want to do is you want to talk about what is unique about your product. If you are a pottery person that uses only kilns heated with natural charcoal, and that is a selling proposition, something unique to what you do, you should have that in your meta description. For example, I have written a book on spiritual artistry. So in my description, I'm saying a Dallas, say where you are, abstract artist who believes that painting is a spiritual expression, which reflects my current vibration and belief systems. So I'm kind of taking that as a selling feature for me. If you're a fiber artist and you use only fibers that are organically farmed, that is what makes you unique from other fiber artists. So think about your sentence and write it carefully. That is a summation, in only, what is it, 156 characters of who you are, which moves us down to meta keywords. These are sort of the categories that you're in. Uh, Karen reminded me these keywords should match the categories on the store that you're listed under. So when you go up to shop by category, see how we have all these different categories. If you're listed under jewelry making and metalwork, then metalsmithing and jewelry working should probably be your keywords. I am an abstract painter. I put in spiritual art. It is not a category on the store, but it is how I am segmenting myself in the market. And contemporary art. We recommend just three words max. Karen, is there anything I missed on that you want to share?
If you go to Google Keyword Planner,
Okay.
um, that can help you if you're. It might help you. It shows you in there, it like if it's a good keyword or not. This is for somebody who's more advanced and really wants to research this some more.
Yes, if you want to go and spend some time figuring out what is unique and what keywords you should use, we'll put this address in this video, but you can go to, it's provided by Google Ads Help. Once again, these tricks that we're showing, excuse me, are going to help you align yourself to get found easier and quicker with our SEO efforts. But here it will walk you through how to choose your words wisely. We are not going to spend much time on this, but if you're, as Karen said, if you're passionate about doing this, use this page and this feature and learn about how to define keywords that make you unique. All right. Now I'm going to go back to my art page, and we're going to show you what's really neat. So this setup that we just talked about, this is how you set your store up, your entire store. This SEO title and meta description and keywords will apply for your store from now on until you change them. But you have another option. Did you know that you can do the same thing for every single product that you load? Actually, I didn't. I'm just learning this by working with a specialist. Go into your products, and when you load a product, go ahead, Karen.
Sorry to interrupt, but make sure you hit update when you make those changes at the bottom of the page.
Karen is correct. I always forget that step. If you make these
Already
changes,
in there. Yeah.
let me show you. If you make these changes, you should always scroll down to the bottom right corner and hit save or update. Sometimes if you forget that, it doesn't apply and you think you're doing something wrong. And that has happened. Good catch. Good catch, Karen. So I'm going to go to the products page, and I'm going to show you with one of my products how I've done the same feature. This Pop Art Hearts diptych I just loaded, and I want to show you how I set up that SEO. So there is the ability to add SEO for each and individual product. So when I click on the edit symbol on the right side of the screen, I'm going to go to this data. And most of you are familiar with this. Of course, always call us with questions of how you set up your product. You write a description for it. You choose the category. But down here at the bottom is something that we've all been ignoring. And I realize this will help our site in general, and it'll help you sell your work, is the SEO feature. Same thing you have here. You can identify a keyword that is specific to this product, this piece of art. So you might have different types of jewelry. Maybe your keyword is butterfly because that brooch is designed as a butterfly. Maybe it's metallic working jewelry, or maybe it's acrylic painting. So the same features here apply. But this word, Karen reminds me, and it should appear in the first paragraph of your descriptive copy up here. So whatever you say when you start introducing your product, I'm saying this is an original matte acrylic painting on canvas titled Pop Art Heart. My keyword could be heart. And so if someone is on Google and they're searching for heart or shopping heart, your listing ideally, now granted there's trillions out there, this will raise your listing to be found in their search engine. As many ways as you can do to ensure that you get found is the only thing you can do to ensure that you sell online. Some of these will come all together. Someone might pull up your name and they're going to find this image. So the more references, the longer or larger trail that you leave online about your work, the more you'll sell. And so here, I just took kind of my first sentence for the description. Now, Karen showed me this little trick that's really nice, is it can't be more than 156 characters. That's not a lot. So what I can do is you can actually copy some text that you like. I'm going to stop sharing this and go into a Microsoft Word file. Tell me if you see that. So I can paste that into my Microsoft Word document. And in the tools feature, there is a word count choice. I don't know, Karen, can you see that word count window?
Yes, we're good.
So this is perfect. So see, it tells you how many words you're using and how many characters. And so I'm at 126. So this is good. I can use that.
It's 149, so he's just under.
Just under. So this is a great feature to use if you want to make sure. Otherwise, it will just truncate. It will cut off the last part of the sentence. It's not the end of the world, but it will make it smoother and read better if you actually pay attention to this. So mine ends with special diptych for the romantic in you. It's sort of like a little sales pitch. So I'm going to go back into our store, just so you know, repeating what we talked about. There is the ability to add SEO to your store itself, and then also for an individual product. And when you finish, as Karen reminded me, always hit in the bottom right corner, submit to update those changes. Okay. So in essence, this is a great way for you to track your SEO, to help build followers to your site. It's going to raise your profile online and also on our store. So I hope you encouraged you to use this. Please feel free. Karen and I are always here to help you. Give us a call and we can walk you through if you have any problems. Talk to you soon.